Oh, that's hot. Jesus. Hello, my name is James, and welcome to Mirror Domains. And this is a series called Get to Know James, where we talk about my top 5 things or my favorite things, where we talk about some of the things that allow you to get to know me. And we're going to do it while playing some 4-player chess, something that I really like. Whoops. And we'll start off by talking about some of my favorite singers, and I want to know some of your favorite singers. Is Taylor Swift one of yours? And we're going to play some 4-player chess on the side here. And let me just quickly start up a game here, or get going here. The way that the 4-player chess works here, guys, is that it's a free-for-all. So I'll be on the bottom always. I'll be the red, or I guess that changes. But I'll be Homer Cobb. And if you are a fan of chess, I implore you, if you want to join me either in the live stream here today, or you can join me right now on chess.com, and we'll play some 4-player chess. And here we go. All right, we're starting in. And let me just say that I do listen to a number of female singers that are in my catalog. And it wasn't only until recently, I guess, that Taylor was actually on my radar. Like, I started as a joke saying that Taylor, because she was a pop singer and people were just like idolizing her for that kind of stuff. And I never took it seriously. So, and then I actually started to listening to some of her songs. And then I realized that she writes her own songs because, somebody quit. Oh, man. Okay, so I'll just enlist for another game. Okay, so anyway, it was started as a joke. Hey, yeah, I listen to Taylor Swift all the time, kind of thing, right? Because everybody knows me who knows my music tastes. I listen to more or less rock music, music with guitars, because I'm a guitar player myself. But once I started to hear that, that she actually writes her own songs, that's cool, man. I dig that. So I can't give enough praise to Taylor too, because she's fighting this battle of trying to win back the rights for her own music by re-recording her own stuff. And I like her work. I think she's fantastic. Trying to think about my favorite take. Okay, so the one song that really got me on board with actually listening to her, the first one that I actually purchased, was Look at What You Made Me Do. And I know that out there in Swiftie world that's not a favorite one by a lot of people. They don't really like that one. It's a little too commercial taste, but that's the first one that I actually bought for my iTunes account from her, and from the Reputation era. So that's how that went. So guys, the way that it's going to work is that I have it pulled up here on the side. You can see me above there. That I just pulled up a number of pictures, and I'll go through them. And I want to hear your guys' favorite female singers as we go through. Okay, so there's Selena Gomez, and that's another one. I never thought that I would be listening to this type of music, but I actually really do. I do like it, and I got to pay attention here because I might get my butt kicked. Okay, so this is a trap. I'm setting up a trap here for Green. I want Green to move this out and try to take my knight because I'm going to trap him. But Selena Gomez, I like her music too. I'm not ashamed of it either. Some guys, some older men, I know it's like I would feel weird to go to see them live, because the fan base is it's like me going to watch a kids movie in the theater all by myself with a bunch of kids. It's just something about it just doesn't feel right. But I have no shame, and no, I'm not ashamed to admit at all that I like their music, and I do have them in my iTunes library. All right, so Green's not taking the bait, and I'm gonna have to think of another strategy here. So I'm just going completely defensive here by putting myself in a little corner here because I don't want blue come at me. So Green is not taking the bait. All right. I'll force him then. But Selena, I like her tracks. What what's one of my favorite? Uh, what's that one where she's talking about stars dancing? Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that's probably my favorite. Who else do we got here? Let's go to the next one. Oh, that's Demi Lovato. Uh, she's big because a lot of TikTokers use her track for dancing videos that they do. And I got no problem with her as a singer, and I'm glad that she's starting to like. She struggled a little bit with her addictions and stuff. So I'm glad that she's coming through on the other side of that, and it looks like she's landed on her feet. What do you guys think? Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, pop star music. Who's one of your favorites? Oh, there's Selena again. Yeah, I just downloaded a whole bunch of pictures, and I figured I'd throw them on here. I'll play a game of four-way chess, try to entertain you guys with talking about who my favorite singers, female singers are. Yeah, Selena, definitely great. Ooh, well, yeah, you can't go far without mentioning these two. These are the two girls from ABBA, Frida and Agneta. And the blonde, they're actually they're both great. I love their harmonies. Their harmonies are really cool. So, gonna have to pull back, retreat. My favorite ABBA song of all time from them. Oh, that's a tough one. Chiquitita is always great. I like that one a lot from them. Okay, let's get a little aggressive here on blue. What's your favorite ABBA song? And when it comes to female singers, is that one of your picks? It's got to be up there, right, guys? Okay, there's Ariana Grande. Okay, now what was her last album? The Positions? Is that what it was? And that had a number of good tracks on it that I really enjoyed. So I'm the yellow there, Homer Cobb, and I'm just trying to assess my situation here. Now, 4-player chess here, guys. The strategy is that you want to be the no, you want to be the. It doesn't matter actually if you're the last one standing. What matters is these points. See how there's points down here along the bottom here. A checkmate is worth 20 points, and you want to have the highest points. So you can sit back and play a defensive game, but like what blue is doing here, but you're going to get only like 1 point. I've taken a few pawns, so I got 2 points there, but rooks and the other pieces are worth more points. Okay. So, what's the strategy? What's to do here? I got to do something about blue. I got to get into a position to deal with blue. So what I'll do is I'll start. Ooh, no, I'm not set up for that. I'll go like this. But Ariana is great too. I love. I like. How do I? She's like got the most range, I think, out of the pop singers. Like she can really belt it out, really out high there. And what you see some of these tracks that come out, and they're like, even when they're doing their live versions, and Red is attacking me for some reason. When they do the live versions, and you can hear that if they're using the pitch modulators or not, she rarely misses her marks, so she doesn't rely on it, and that's really cool about Ariana. I should find a better picture of her. Oh, and um, she's definitely one of my favorites too. I've got like 3 or 4 of her albums that I listen to. I really like a lot of her music. She'll put on like 50 tracks of her voice for one song just to get that kind of majestic tone to it, and that she's really good at tones. And I do like her quite a bit. All right, what's going on here? Is green going to try to cancel? I think green might be trying to cancel here. And, yeah, I'll do that. But what do you guys think so far of this list? It's shaping up fairly nicely, huh? Enya, Oricano Flow is that how you pronounce it? I can't remember. Only Time, I think, is probably one of my favorites too. Only Time. Sarah Musuga from yeah. Oh, she's great. Enya's can't go wrong with Enya. And this is probably my favorite female vocalist of all time. This has to be my number one. Lisa Gerrard. George GQ or G or QD in the live chat says hello. So we're talking about my favorite female singers, and we just got to my number one favorite female vocalist of all time. She was a singer, Lisa Gerrard. She's a singer for Dead Can Dance, and she just has the range, like her range. She sings with such strength. She also sings in a way that she doesn't use like words sometimes. She'll just sing what she feels. And she's created like her own language, and she sings in that, and I think it's fantastic. So I'm talking about my favorite tracks here from her. You can't go wrong with Rakim from Dead Can Dance. Rakim, she sings in that, but she sings a duet with the male singer, because Dead Can Dance has two singers, her and Brendan, and he's a male singer, and they make really good harmonies. And Red just quit, so I'm going to be out on my own here. So I got to fend these two off, because what happens, usually in free for all, green and blue will work as a team, like. But now I'm in trouble. Because this red bugger, yeah, he hurt me. He hurt me. All right, let's continue on. Lady Gaga, it's definitely got to be up there too. It's like, as far as talent wise, like the way that how strong she sings, and her convictions of her abilities are just absolutely phenomenal. I'm seriously in trouble here, guys. Okay, so I'll go like that. Try to draw out this rook. Hopefully this rook will come in over and take it. And okay. But Blue's been playing fairly defensively. So remember, as I said, this game is all about points. What do you think about Lady Gaga? I think everybody can agree that her music is awesome. I like it a lot. My favorite track from hers. Ooh. Well, everybody started with Poker Face, right? And Blue just got a checkmate, so he came up in points. See, checkmates are worth 20 points here. So I'm not going to take that green. I'm going to queen up. So now I got two queens, which makes me a little bit more potent. Alejandro is good from her. I like that. Great track. Her vocals are off the hook too. I mean, how strong she can sing. Great. Let's move on. Who's next? Oh, another Enya picture. Yeah, I just downloaded a whole bunch into my posters file, and we're just going to talk about some of my favorite tracks. Lady Gaga is great, George QD says. We talked about Enya for quite a bit there, so we don't need to address her again. Shirley Manson from Garbage. I want to listen to this now. If you don't know who Garbage is, Shirley Manson, she sings in a little bit of a lower register, but she's fantastic too, and I like it because it's like a mix between pop music and rock music. They kind of marry the two well, and I'm going to take care of this green queen, so green should probably just come across and take that if he's smart. It's a 1909. You think they would know how to do that? You would think they would know how to do that, but you never know. And I'm only 4 points, so I got to make some checkmates here. I got to get some points on the board. But Shirley Manson, Garbage, some of my favorite songs from Garbage would have to be I'm Only Happy When It Rains, is the song that got me really interested into them. It's the first song. I bought that album, and I just listened to it on repeat. Vow is another good one. Stupid Girl from that album. Shirley Manson, and she's a phenomenal beauty as well. She's Scottish, right? Cool. She's fantastic too. Oh, there's Taylor again. I accidentally put down too many Taylor Swift pictures, but she's my favorite pop and rock star sort of person. Another Lady Gaga picture. Okay, so what's happening here? What's going on? Okay, so it looks like blue is going to try to queen up, and we can't permit that. So, what am I in position for? I'm not in position for anything. So let's try to put some pressure on that blue queen. See, the makeup queens here are only worth 1 point. Again with Lady Gaga. Yeah, Alejandro is pretty good. Telephone is pretty good with Beyonce. Oh, I didn't put Beyonce on this list. What am I doing here, James? Come on. I forgot about Beyonce. Damn. Yeah, she's great too. Okay, so I'm going to try to infiltrate blue here. And there's Taylor again. There's more Taylor. Okay, so, okay, green just made, no, green almost got me to make a mistake. What I need to do is put the pressure on green here. So I'm going to set up to try to come across like this, put some pressure on him. That's a checkmate if I can get that, actually, because this queen is stopping him from moving. That's the way I want to go. Taylor does put on some good live shows, too. If you watch on Netflix, her Reputation tour album, oh, she's really cool. Can't say enough good things about Taylor. There's another picture of Ariana. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try to have a little bit of class. I don't know what. How did that get in there? I don't know. There's Selena again. Okay, so I can pressure green by putting him in check. So he will have to bring this down, or bring this up, or bring that up. Okay, so that's what he's got to do. And, okay. So, So if I continue on with the pressure, let's talk some more female singers. And Selena's great, too. And I like the fact that she does, like, Spanish albums, too. More Lady Gaga. Okay, so green dropped the ball. I can come over like this. Blue is setting up to go right down there. Do you like Rosalia or Selena Quintanilla? Selena, yeah, we just had her anniversary of her passing, right? Oh, he got the check. So, he can win now. So I got to sacrifice a piece here to make sure that I can get enough points. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm in trouble. He can claim victory here. Oh my God. Shoot. He claimed victory. So I came in second place there. And Rosalia. And I forgot Baby Rexha too. Jeez, I forgot a whole bunch of people on this list. Rosalia. Do I know who Rosalia is? Spanish singer. Let's take a look at her. See if I know any of her tracks. What's your favorite song from Rosalia? Chicken Teriyaki. I'll have to take a look for that. Got my mint tea here. Actually, you know what we can do? Let's see if it'll show my. No, it won't. Shoot. Because I have my iTunes library pulled up. I was hoping that it would show my iTunes library, and it's not showing it. It shows it a small version, but not a big version, right? Is that what am I doing wrong? Her best song is Malamente. Okay. So I'm going to write that down. I'm going to listen to it afterwards, man. George QD. Thanks. Because I always love listening to new music, and I always take suggestions, for sure. And I kind of flew this under the radar. I just threw this up on the fly, so I didn't really think this well through. Our Glass Vikings in the live chat says, "Did you ever listen to Swedish band Roxette? Maria Fredriksson was awesome singer. R.I.P." No, I didn't. Roxette. So I'll take a look at Roxette as well. I wish YouTube was cool enough that we could actually just go to listen to some of these songs, because that would be the ultimate kind of live stream kind of thing to do, right? Just like how you can't watch a movie, you can't listen to the songs for copyright reasons. But I wish there was a way that they could manufacture that in there somehow. All right, so I'm going to enlist for another game because I don't tolerate coming in second place. All right. And let's continue on looking at some more singers. There's Selena again. There's more Lady Gaga. Ooh, Katy Perry. There's another one. I'm not too big on Katy Perry, but I do recognize her as a singer, and I know that a lot of people out there like her. My college buddy was obsessed with her. He always said, "My Katy Perry." Laura Branigan. Yeah, because I think I'm missing a lot of rock singers. Laura Branigan. Okay, so we got another game. Let's take a look at the survey, the situation here. A 2059 and a 2309 against a 1765. So we'll try this same old trap here. We'll try to trap the red and see if they fall for the bait. And Katy Perry, my favorite song from Katy Perry. Let's see. Let's see what my favorite one is. No, I don't have hers listed up here right now. Shoot. Okay. What do I gotta do? I gotta try to get him out of here. Whoops. Can't move it on my OBS screen, James. There's more Taylor. There's going to be a lot of Taylor and Selena in here. And there's another Katy Perry. There's the singer from ABBA again. Demi Lovato again. Pink is a great singer. I forgot. I should have thought this through a little bit more better. There's Shirley Manson again. Oh, there's a good one. Karen O from the Yeah Yeah Yeahs is one of my favorites too. She's got a really interesting voice too. What song got me on to listening to the Yeah Yeah Yeahs? It wasn't Maps. A lot of people, it would be Maps, but mine was not Gold Lion. Was it Phenomenon, maybe? It was one of those. But once again, the Yeah Yeah Yeahs is a great. She's a great singer too, and she's got a very interesting voice. She did a great cover with Trent Reznor for the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo cover of the Immigrant Song. She did a good job of that. Okay, so I'm going to do something controversial here. If Blue doesn't beat me to the punch. Blue might beat me to the punch by checkmating Red, and he did. So I'm going to make sure that he pays for that. But the Yeah Yeah Yeahs are definitely up there. Karen O. Do I have a better picture of her? Oh, Lana Del Rey. Yes. You can't forget Lana. I like her vocals too. Blue Jeans. I like Lolita too. And again, she writes her own songs and works in the studio too very well. I like I like watching the behind the scenes stuff of how these performers and artists create their music, and Lana does a really good job of showing that stuff on her social medias and such. Yeah, Summertime. is a good one from her. Classic. Summertime Sadness. Yeah. Um, yeah. Can't complain about Lana. Okay, so the unwritten rules of four-player chess here is that the people on your sides are like an unofficial team. So I'm sort of playing unofficially with blue. Now I did take his piece from him, but I think he will understand that that's fair game, right? Okay, so who else is on? Oh yeah, Dolores from the Cranberries. Um, I think I own pretty much all of their albums from the Cranberries. And she was somebody that it took me a while to come around on too. That the Cranberries were not my favorite. They I knew about them in the '90s and such, but I didn't really catch on to them until like the 2000s. 2000s. Ooh, and Yellow's trying to put some pressure on me, and I don't like it. So we'll go into a little bit of a defensive mode here. Dolores from the Cranberries was my favorite song from hers from the Cranberries. Stars. It was like a B-side from the greatest hits, and a lot of people will go to like Zombie or Linger from her. Um, she, her range too, the strength of it. I really liked her voice quite a bit. Oh, there's another picture of Karen. Ellie Goulding's great singer sang a song called Army. Ellie Goulding. Oh, and of course, I'm not talking about any of the actual opera singers. I should have included some of them because they're great too. Um, the classically trained singers. Um, let's just attack them. There's another picture of Taylor. James, you shouldn't have just thrown this together on the fly. I should have thought this through. And there's all my pictures. Um, but who did I? Okay, so I missed Beyonce and I missed um, Selena. Yeah, Roxette. Oh yeah, Annie Lennox might be out there for some people. Where are we at? Is it my turn? Oh my god. Okay. Let's just get rid of this piece. I don't like it there. I'm hoping that blue's going to put some pressure on yellow. Good. There. That's how this game's like. See what I mean by unofficial partner? Now I got to be dangerous that blue might stab me in the back here too. So I'm sitting at 13 points. Let me just go to Google here and take a look at some Beyonce. Adele. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Christina Aguilera. What am I thinking, James? Jeez, I really need to. I should have thought this out a little bit better. But that's how these. Oh God, I just got checkmated. That's because I'm not paying attention. But we've been going for about half an hour there. I think you pretty much saw who are some of my favorites. And that's the way that these live streams work. I'll try to plan these out a little bit better, and I'll come in fully letting you guys know all my favorite tracks and such. But she's my number one favorite, Lisa Gerrard from Dead Can Dance. Yeah, she's definitely my favorite. I'll give you just a quick titles list. Let me go into my iTunes here, and I'll tell you what some of my favorites from her is. Like if you had only one song to listen from them, from hers that showcases hers. Again, Rakim is probably right up there. the host of Seraphim is very recognizable. You'll recognize the host of Seraphim. That one, Kantara, she does Kantara, and that's great. Dead Can Dance, that's my number one singer of all time, or female singer at least. We'll do when we do the guys. I'll break it down. We'll do a little bit better. I'll try to think it through this process, but I just kind of threw this together on the fly. We played 2 games. It's only a half an hour stream. I think that's okay for this. I don't need to drag it on. Let me know some of your favorite female singers in the comments below. And now I want to go listen to some garbage with Shirley Manson. She's definitely one of my favorites up there too. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. If you don't know, we do a daily movie news show live 12 p.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday, and we do talk about all the big movie news topics that drop. News, trailers, movie reviews, that's what's on this channel. This is a video called Get to Know James. It's in a playlist. You'll find other videos just like this here in this playlist. So thank you for joining me in the live chat. George QD and Our Glass Vikings. Always great to talk with people about this kinds of stuff. And I'll see you next time for more Get to Know James.